What's up, everybody? It's your boy Frazzy here, and today we are back with some more Teamfight Manager 2. Parents' Basement versus Rogue Exiles, round 3. Let's get it poppin'. Rogue Exiles is number 2. They have Danny, Pyrene, Ibiza, Woxic, and Robin songs as their main 5. They mostly pick Dual Blader and a Swordsman with a little bit of Pythoness and Cavalry. They mostly ban Archer, Gunner, and Pyroness. I'm going to go with our team again. Alois, Yayo, Dupree, Waldies, and Zhao. Game number 3, boys. My thinking's a little bit off. Okay, they got rid of Pyromancer. We're gonna get rid Cavalry, Lancer, is this Root? No, we'll get rid of Gambler. See what they pick. Archer. We're gonna go for XE. Duel. No Monk, Gunner. See what else we can get here. We'll get a hammer. And a fighter. We got a lot of squish here. I think a ninja for damage, right? Yep. I'm just gonna go ninja. We're gonna go ninja mid here, hammer top, XE support. I think that'll be good. Beautifully done. We go for personal here. Honestly, I think that's pretty good. They don't really got any magic here. They got a vampire on top. How many stuns do they got? They got 1 stun. So we're not going to want magic resist for you. We want AD. Let player decide. Let's try. Let's try that. Full cooldowns. Let's let player decide. Let's get it, boys. Match number 1 against Rogue Exiles. We are on the top. They're on the bottom. So they're the blue side. Yo's gonna go straight into their jungle here to steal that monster from Pyrene. Ibiza's gonna do a lot of damage down our mid lane here. Toxic gets pulled in. Woxic gets pulled in. Not Toxic, my fault. Yo, taking his own monsters for a spin as Alois is going to get ganked at top lane here by Pyrene and Danny. Yo's going to come run down the mid. Just on his way by. Nothing much going on for the first minute of this game as nobody has died. Woxic is going to be a little out of position. They're going to have to get back as the help comes for the bottom lane. Ibiza doing lots of damage to that fighter. Robin's songs pushing a little bit up. Gonna have to heal here. Is the help gonna come? The ninja's gonna come here to fight Ibiza. It's not gonna be enough. He's gonna have to back off as he takes a lot of his HP. Another 10 seconds for Serpent. Pyrene. Get in his jungle. for the Rogue Exiles here. Dupree fighting Ibiza again. Ibiza getting his ult at level 5 here. I think the only person on the map to have their ult at the current moment. Which is not good for us. Robin Songs and Woxic getting in a fight with Waldy and Zhao for us. Zhao's going to pull Robin Songs back, though, in a 1v2. I don't know if that was good for him. Alois going to be taking a lot of damage from Danny here. Might want to get back. He is going to get ganked here, and he's going to go down. Danny gets the first kill of the game for Rogue Exiles. But we have 4 on this Serpent. We're going to eat the Serpent. 3/4 of his health already gone. It's going to be a free Serpent for the team of Parents Basement. And Robin Songs just gets 8 there. Does it not from Yo, as Yo gets a kill for us. Dupree's going to spam that ult onto Dupree, but then get taken aback by Yo, and they're both going to have to back off as he had the level advantage on both of them. A little bit more monster kills and minion kills going on here as Waldy and Zhao have to back off from that bottom lane. Alois versus Danny. Danny has the little bit of level advantage in that top lane, and the gold advantage goes to Rogue Exiles here by about 3,000 almost. Dupree having to back off here as Yo's going to actually go in and fight that Archer of Ibiza. Morgard fight. 2-on-3. Fight definitely does ensue. Waldy and Zhao over here. Robinson goes down for Waldy. Ult goes out from Ibiza. He misses. Woxic goes down second from Waldy. Double kill. Alois gets splayed. Ibiza. Yo gets a kill there. Dupree gonna fight Pyrene here. Oh, Danny Slay gets a kill here. It's now gonna be a more even fight as the teams come back. Dupree's gonna level up to level 7 real quick there. 2-0 for the Vamp. They got 4 on this Morgard now, as it's gonna be a team fight yet again here. A couple bad ints. Yo goes down first. You need to wait second. Oof, that's going to be a bad death for Team Parents Basement here, as the Morgard is now going to be fought yet again. 4 more seconds for the Ninja, 13 for the Fighter, as Team Rogue Exiles goes and starts to actually take the Morgard now, as we take the Serpent. We're going to fight. We got the Serpent, and they're actually going to get the Morgard before we can even get back up there. So Rogue Exiles gets 1 Morgard as we have 2 Serpents. Alois is going to actually have to back off here as they just get their HP 8. 1 item almost fully built for Team Parents Basement as we take out the bottom tower. For us, Waldy out of position in a 2v1 here. He's going to have to back off. 2v2 going on down the middle. Waldy is going to take most of his HP. Can he get away? Yes, he does. And he's going to go back because a team fight ensues. Robin Songs versus 3 gets eaten. They're going to get back. Our top tower is actually going to get taken as they push in here to try to finish this game off this Morgard. Danny goes down. Alois gets a kill here. Great stuff from Alois. And team fight down the mid. Ult comes out from the Archer. They're going to have to back off here. We're going to have to get some extra HP. No more Morgard. 20 seconds. Serpent. 20 seconds Morgard. The next Morgard probably is going to be what ends this game. He's going to get 5 seconds. It looks like Team Rogue Exile is going to go for the Serpent here. The Swordsman by himself. Smart move. Ibiza's going to get caught out of position here. He's going to get away. No, he doesn't! Alois slains Ibiza. Alois, though, out of position himself. What happens here? They're going to have to back off and team fight. 26 seconds for Ibiza. Yo's going to dash in. Morgard still not being fight for this Morgard. It's a 5-on-4. Ooh, Woxic slains Waldy. Dupree slains Robin Songs, though. They lost their healer. They lost our dual blader. They lost Danny as well. It's actually a 4-on-3. Zhao slains Pyrene. Ult comes out here from the Archer on their squad. It's not going to be enough to do anything here. They're going to try to pull him in. Zao misses. Twice. Yo's going to probably take a lot of his HP here. He's going to have to go back because he decided to try to int onto the archer. Do you blame him? He's got that ego. That ego in him. Another fight here for the Morguard here. Red team's turret. They do get one of our turrets here. Yo, Woxic's going to get caught out of position here. Waldy gets another kill. It's going to be another fight for this Morguard. Robinson gets caught out first. Does die. And we are going to have another fight here for this Morguard. Zao's first one in. Abiza's here. Ults right away on Zao. Pyrene's going to have to back off here for them. Danny out here in lane. Gets caught off. Danny's going to be dead. Abiza coming back. Gets rooted. Gets cut off. Does not go down here. Here he comes in and sees a fight. Waldy slings Pyrene. Woxic tries. Waldy gets another kill for us. Waldy's just slaying right now. Let's go, Waldy. Been putting in that work. Zao's been pretty terrible on the ADC and the execution here as he's missed plenty of these skill hits we needed him to hit. Waldy gets another kill on the Robinsons here for the Monk. And we are actually eating this Morguard. We're going to fight here for it. And we are going to easily take that Morguard. So Morguard number 1 goes to us, and their squad is going to go down to this Serpent. As Yo is going to be the only person to actually commit. He's going to go in first to try to eat away at the Gunner. PBO slains Woxic, though, for them. As we are going to take down another Serpent here. Meaning we are going to get 3 Serpents. So they're 1 and a Morguard buff. So this finish should be pretty easy. Yo goes to int again. Hopefully we can do the work that is needed. We are actually going to back off just a little bit here to top lane and help that out so it pushes down further. Danny going to try to help here. It's not going to be enough. He's going to get pulled in. Danny going to go down here. A lot of actual defense Danny has. Ibiza gets eaten. Dual takedown from Waldy again. Waldy has just been slain for us. And we are going to push down through the mid, through the towers here. And just take out most of our HP. And Morguard is now gone. Yeah, go back and buy items, brothers. Especially you, Zao. Can't ruin your life right now. 2v1. We're in bad positions. We're set out alone. It looks like Morguard's here. And they're taking it. They're going to get a free Morguard this late in the game. Zao's going to get slain here. He's going to eat 2 ults. So's Dupree. It's not good, looking good for Parents Basement here at the late game. As Rogue Exiles gets not only a Morguard, but is now a 5v3. Although he's trying to defend this top lane. Takes most of his HP. Gonna be 5 on here at the top to try to finish this game. Yo's gonna go in. Red team's turret. Looks like game number 1 is gonna go to Rogue Exiles. MVP is Pyrene. What a twist. We're gonna have to go with the same squad here, boys. We've been in the same position before. We're just gonna have to pick it up. Let's see. We're gonna go Cavalry first. There you go. Doughblader, Exi. I mean, this sounds like a perfect team still. There you go, Monk, Gunner. I think our problem was there we had him and him. And these two kind of counteract each other because you're pulling him in, but he's trying to go away to the other people. So you need more of a on point. Yeah, we're going to take Vamp. And then Berserker. That Ogre pick is wild. We're gonna try that. We're gonna go. We're gonna HP AD. We're gonna try a little bit more of let player decide. We definitely want AD there. Let's go. I think that's been working pretty good for the most part. Okay, we are on the bottom blue for Parents Basement. Rogue Exiles is on the top for Team Red. Down the middle, Dupree here versus Ibiza. Dual-blader versus the Lancer. We have the Dual-blader, they have the Lancer. Alois versus Danny in the top lane. The Cavalry versus the Archer. I think that's a good pick for us, as he can rush them. Waldy and Zhao in the bottom lane. So not looking too good because they have a Monk and a Gunner, as we're going to get pushed back pretty quickly there. We have a Berserker in the middle for Yo, as Pyrene on the Ogre. The Ogre is going to be bad to teamfight. Dupree actually takes the first death here on the Dual-blader. He's been putting in work on the Dual-blader. But not this game to begin with, as he takes the first death for us. Fight ensues down at the bottom here. Executioner just missing those. Oh, so important. Pyrene's going to come for the gank, but Dual-blader is going to have the position to be able to back off there. A lot of healing coming down from that Monk, as they are focusing the Monk as well. Alois gonna root the Archer in the top and play around his tower. It's actually gonna make him back off. Does he get him? No, he does not. Dupree's actually eating up a little bit of that tower down here in the mid. They both hit level 5 at exactly the same time, but Dupree has half the HP, meaning PB Dupree is gonna have to back off here. He's gonna actually dash back in and die. Dupree, bad judgment there, brother. Bad judgment. Come on, boys. You got this. We lost our first turn. Yo's going to be facing a Visa. They're actually behind. Maybe we need to focus more on jungling. We don't have the levels we need. Teamfight is going to probably ensue for this Serpent, or not. We just take it easily as Parent Basement takes the first Serpent. Dupree is going to fight down the middle. They are taking 2 of our towers. 55 seconds for the Morguard. 3v2 in the bottom lane here, as Yo's going to actually go help out. Dupree's almost going to get the Lancer, but the Lancer gets away. Waldy and Zhao in the bottom. Going to have to back off. We do get one of their towers in the mid, as Dupree puts in work on that Dual-blader. Knocked him back. Oh, you're going to have to get away from the... Oh, Dupree sleeps Pyrene on the Ogre. What a kill. Great stuff. They'll bring us back to 1 kill. 2k gold lead for Rogue Exiles here. Morguard, 4 seconds. Gonna have to group up. Waldy gonna take most of his HP here, actually. We're gonna have to fight the Ibiza here. He's gonna get slain and hit by the Pyrene for the Ogre. So I was gonna have to back off. A fight ensues. Not a good fight for Parents Basement, as Waldy's actually gonna go down. The Morguard is gonna be in the favor right now for Rogue Exiles. Sal's going to be out of position here. They're going to have to go back. Heal or not. Dupree slays Pyrene on the Ogre. It was a fight, but not good enough, as Ibiza slays Dupree. And it is now 5 kills to 2. Alois comes back. It's still a fight for this Morguard. Of course, Waldy slays Robin Songs. It looks like they're going to push him back. Woxic dies as well for them. Danny, 3 kills. Dual takedown for Alois here for us. Pyrene's actually back here. He's waiting to try to get this. We're gonna fight that. We're gonna take him out. No, he's gonna come back and play. No, he's gonna get caught off guard here, as we do take the fight. Morguard gonna go down. We're gonna get Morguard number 1 for Parents Basement. 7 kills to 5. Gold has now stagnated out. Down in the bottom, Woxic is actually gonna do a hella damage to this Serpent. Great work from him to actually pull one up from them tying it up. Minute 13 for this Morguard buffs. Top tower goes down for Team Red. Alois here out in 3v1. Not going to be good enough here. They're holding pretty well, pretty steady from that Morguard buff. And team's pretty even on items. Here as we take out the bottom tower. Pyrene gets pulled in. Pyrene, not enough HP right now. He gets taken out yet again. We need to end this at the next Morguard. We don't need him getting too much HP. Abiza is going to come in. Abiza has a lot of HP. Did they build him double HP here? No magic resist, but it does give HP and magic resist, so. And he's level 10. Why is Pyrene only level 5? Dupree slains Robinson on the monk again. Pyrene gonna come in for them. Gonna take a lot of HP. He ulted. Gets rooted. Woxic gonna look for Waldy in the bottom lane for us. Looks like not gonna fight too long. 3 seconds for the Morguard. Morguard is back up at this moment. Oh, Pyrene's gonna get pulled in, and then ulted. Danny's gonna get a kill here onto Zao, meaning they are gonna be back. The player Waldy gets slain on the right side as well. Abiza slays Dupree, meaning it's gonna be a 5v2 for this Morguard. Not looking good for Parents Basement as they have a whole 5 on. They're gonna fight for this though. Last 2. Can they steal it? Red team slays the Morguard, meaning they have a Morguard buff for 1:30. Should be pretty easy for them to finish this if they don't sell. Danny in a very bad position. Gets taken out by Waldy. But that Ogre is just going to be so powerful here. And blue team does get the Serpent, but needs to back off here. Zao gets stunned. We need items. Morguard's pushing them back into their base. It is a 4v2. And I think that's going to be it, as Rogue Exiles does take the game from Parents Basement. MVP Abiza. Going to proceed. Stopped cold. Parents Basement falls to Rogue Exiles 2-0. Parents Basement locks to Rogue Exiles by a set score of 2-0. They were dragged around all match without taking control, and mistakes and key fights kept piling up. Strategic adjustments look urgent before the next match. Set 1, Rogue Exiles 8 to Parents Basement 21. A dramatic comeback for the ages, trailing heavily in kills. With defeat looking certain, they strung together crucial fight wins from mid-game onward to completely reverse the flow. Pyrene's one-man show laid the foundation for the turnaround. Never give up. 2, 3, and 4. Pyrene as the gunner for them. Set 2. Parents Basement 11 kills to Rogue Exiles 11 kills. Abiza was the undisputed star of the set with a dominant 5-1-5 scoreline. They tore through the enemy ranks in every team fight, carrying the team on their shoulders. The opposition threw everything they had at Abiza, but it wasn't enough. 5 kills, 1 death, and 5 assists. Cavalry enters target ban territory. Let's move on a little bit here. Patch notes. This is what we was looking at. The following changes have been applied in this patch. Buffs to Pole Warrior, Magic Knight, and Berserker. Wonderful for that. Nerfs to Gunner, Monk, and Duelblader. So, armor's down, HP's down, skill cooldown's up, damage ratio's down, attack's down. I mean, if you play her, you're gonna want to probably run more AD and then HP. Magic Knight draws attention because it got a patch. Ninja's win rate has won 80%. As we have not. Next time we'll be facing Data Demons. We'll see you there.